Hej alle sammen. Så har jeg købt trænings World. Og jeg har overhovedet ikke gjort andet, end jeg har været inde og sætte opløsningen på grafikken, så den passede til 4K. Og for at kunne komme så langt, så var jeg så også nødt til at oprette en profil. Ja, lad os se, hvad der går ud på det her. Jeg ved i hvert fald, at vi skal have kigget på indstillingerne. Notification on, button prompts, aner ikke hvad. Unit, metric, Celsius please. Ja. Hej. Off, vi skal ikke have noget. Ja. 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 Jeg aner jo ikke rigtig noget om det her, så jeg går bare ud fra, at det de har skrevet her, det er rigtigt. Nu må vi se. Og det her, det har jeg sat så højt jeg kan. Hvad er det her? Master volume, music. Music kan vi godt skrue lidt ned for. Ja, det tror jeg godt, vi kan skrue ned for musikken. Hvor lav blev det? Det må måske lige lidt for lav. Sådan der. Dialog, sound effects, ambience, main menu, window, audio, focus. Aner ikke, hvad det betyder. Det er så hvis jeg sidder og trykker ved siden af skærmen, så kommer der ikke lyd. Ja, så er der lyd hele tiden. Subtitles. Vi skal lige se, hvor generende det er. Jeg kan ikke forestille mig, det er noget, jeg gider på. Shadow, hej, alt der, det er op, og det er... Jeg er ligeglad. Jamen, 60 frames, det er vel fint nok. Det burde vel være nok. Så er der ikke så meget andet, vi kan gøre her. Hvad med controls? Hvad jeg bruger til at styre? Der. Lad os håbe, at der er nogen, der er venlige ved os her. Hold da op. Og de er selvfølgelig fuldstændig anderledes end det der Diesel Railcar Simulator, vi lige kommer fra. Så vi tager et frisk stykke papir, som I kan høre. Og så... Men det er noget, der skal skrives ned, eller fortæller den om det, mens vi er i gang med spillet. Kunne man være heldig, at den fortæller om det, mens man er i gang med spillet? Vi prøver lige at lade være med at gøre noget her, og så ser vi lige, hvad der sker. Gamepad har vi ikke noget af. Profilen har vi valgt. Og hvad er det her så? Rapid? Nå, det var fordi jeg har købt de der expansions, der var til. Men det her, det er jo det originale spil, vi starter med. Så hvis vi nu tager den, så må man gå ud for, at man får en eller anden intro, ikke? Jeg skal i hvert fald operate. Nå, det er ikke noget, jeg kan ændre på.
Welcome to Train Sim World.
Tak for det.
We are delighted to offer you the position of railroad engineer on our Keystone subdivision. Your application was outstanding, and we are excited about what you will bring to the daily operations of Cumberland Terminal. We would like you to commence immediately, and will provide all required training at our Cumberland facility.
Okay. Lad os satse på, at vi får keybinding så videre der så. Meget fed grafik. To begin. Og klokken er 10:00, og vi peger nord. Okay, hvad skal jeg så gøre? Okay, jeg kan kigge mig omkring.
Coordination is critical to operating locomotives on a railroad. Look down at the ground, up at the sky, left and right.
Nej tak. Okay. Altså.
There are many things that are not operated from a locomotive cab, so you'll be on your feet for a fair portion of the time. Stretch your legs for a few seconds to get warmed up.
Okay, det er jo standard bevæge knapper. Hov. Ja, man må ikke gå ud på sporet. Okay.
That's the physical portion of your training complete.
Okay, det var sgu nemt.
Climb aboard a locomotive.
Det er så lige meget hvad for net. Ser det ikke ud til det samme lokomotiv? CXX. Det er da samme lokomotiv.
Open the cab door and proceed inside.
Hvordan der er ikke nogen dør der. Er det så herovre? Hov. Door. Klikker vi. Hej med dig, mester. Okay.
To take control, you'll want the engineer's seat. Head over and sit down.
Han siger ikke meget, ham der. Jeg kan godt lige sige goddag og velkommen. Hvordan sætter man sig ned? E. Holy shit. Det kan godt være, jeg har...
When sat in the engineer's seat of a locomotive, the driving heads-up display will appear in the bottom right corner. This HUD shows key information about the state of the locomotive while you are driving. The dials on the right display brake system pressures.
Okay.
Along the bottom are the direction, throttle, and brake type indicators.
Okay.
Finally, the exclamation mark on the left is the safety warning indicator, known as the alerter. This will illuminate when something requires your attention and must be acknowledged.
Iowa.
Safety always comes first on the railroad. So to start with, we need to let those around us know this locomotive is operational. Begin by turning the forward headlights control to bright.
Okay, H headlights. Det skriver vi lige ned. Ja. Og man skal holde knappen nede. Sådan, så de på.
There are three key controls to operating this locomotive: the reverser, brakes, and throttle. The reverser determines direction of travel. Put this into forward.
Reverser.
To the left is the auto brake, which applies brakes along the entire length of the train. Let's move this to release.
Okay, kan du lige vise mig, hvor den er henne?
We're about to move, so make 2 blasts of the horn to alert anyone around. Remember, safety first.
Hvad er det for en knap? Den knap har jeg aldrig set på et tastatur. Horn. Hvad er det for en knap? Hvad filen er det for en knap? Det har jeg aldrig nogensinde set på et tastatur. Aner simpelthen ikke, hvad der er for en knap, de viser mig der. Det falder ikke. Det ved jeg simpelthen ikke, hvad er for en knap det der. Jeg har aldrig set den der tast på et tastatur. Hvad sker der, hvis jeg trykker på den der? Den sagde ikke noget om, at jeg så har fjernet noget andet. Vi går ud fra det der. Horn 1, det er stregen, og horn 2, det er kontrol plus stregen. Det bliver da godt nok noget af det her. Sådan.
Now add some power, but not too much. Too much power too soon can damage both the locomotive and the cars. Always start off nice and slowly. Increase the throttle lever by 1 notch.
Det er. Okay, jeg synes godt nok, der er hurtigt det her. Jeg kører for stærkt. Fortæller den mig.
Moving. Great work. To maintain a constant speed, move the throttle back to its idle position.
Det er det.
While driving, you may wish to view the train from the outside. You can do this by switching to one of the many external cameras. Have a play with moving the camera around while the train is coasting along.
Nice. Sgu meget god grafik i det her, hva'? gjorde det ikke nok måske.
That concludes the basic engineer training on this locomotive. So let's bring it to a stop. Move the auto brake to initial reduction. As with applying power, too much brake pressure applied too quickly can be detrimental to the train and its cargo.
Ej, hvor er det irriterende, at man bruger nogle taster, som ikke er naturlige. De har ikke lige taget højde for, at der er et dansk keyboard her. Increase Ø. Okay. Så det de viser på skærmen er ikke det de rent faktisk er sat til. Så er det jo også nemt. Okay. Fint. Den vil jeg gerne lige prøve igen. Er det okay? Jo, det vil jeg altså gerne lige. Der er lige nogle ting, der jeg skal have styr på.
Welcome to Train Sim World.
Det beklager jeg, hvis der er nogen, der kigger med.
To offer you the position of railroad engineer on our Keystone subdivision. Your application was outstanding.
Fed grafik,
We
mand.
are excited about what you will bring to the daily operations of Cumberland Terminal. We would like you to commence immediately, and will provide all required training at our Cumberland facility.
Okay, sådan.
Hand-eye coordination is critical to operating locomotives on a railroad. Look down at the ground, up at the sky, left and right.
Nope.
There are many things that are not operated from a locomotive cab, so you'll be on your feet for a fair portion of the time.
Okay.
Stretch your legs for a few seconds to get warmed up.
Okay. Vi går lidt rundt. Og du må ikke gå ud på toget.
That's the physical portion of your training complete. Head over and climb aboard a locomotive.
Det synes jeg godt nok er fantastisk, at der ikke skal mere fysisk. Nu tager vi det andet lokomotiv den her gang. Høj!
Open the cab door and proceed inside.
Han siger heller ikke noget. Han ligner godt nok ham over for det andet lokomotiv, hva'?
To take control, you'll want the engineer's seat. Head over and sit down.
Okay. Jeg tror, det er samme tog.
When sat in the engineer's seat of a locomotive, the driving heads-up display will appear in the bottom right corner. This HUD shows key information about the state of the locomotive while you are driving. The dials on the right display brake system pressures.
Okay.
Along the bottom are the direction, throttle, and brake type indicators.
Okay.
Finally, the exclamation mark on the left is the safety warning indicator, known as the alerter. This will illuminate when something requires your attention and must be acknowledged.
Ja, vel.
Safety always comes first on the railroad. So to start with, we need to let those around us know this locomotive is operational. Begin by turning the forward headlights control to bright.
Så meget kunne jeg da huske.
There are 3 key controls to operating this locomotive: the reverser, brakes, and throttle. The reverser determines direction of travel. Put this into forward.
Det var V.
To the left is the auto brake, which applies brakes along the entire length of the train. Let's move this to release.
Auto brake, det var der. Sådan.
We're about to move, so make 2 blasts of the horn to alert anyone around. Remember, safety first. Now add some power, but not too much. Too much power too soon can damage both the locomotive and the cars. Always start off nice and slowly. Increase the throttle lever by 1 notch.
Okay. Jeg synes godt nok, det accelererer hurtigt, det tog her. Jeg ved godt, at jeg kører for stærkt, men jeg kan simpelthen ikke reducere power. Der er ikke noget at gøre.
You're moving. Great work. To maintain a constant speed, move the throttle back to its idle position. While driving, you may wish to view the train from the outside. You can do this by switching to one of the many external cameras.
Okay.
Have a play with moving the camera around while the train is coasting along. That concludes the basic engineer training on this locomotive. So let's bring it to a stop. Move the auto brake to initial reduction. As with applying power, too much brake pressure applied too quickly can be detrimental to the train and its cargo.
Det skal man så lige huske, det nok lige tager lidt tid at stoppe sådan en godstog her. Og det der med at bremse har vi jo set for Diesel Railcar Simulator, det er ikke min stærke side. Ja. Og det bliver simpelthen lagt oveni, selvom jeg har det er den samme jeg gennemfører. Det var da åndssvagt. Ah, okay. Skide med det. Continue. Så skal vi vel sige next, ikke?
So you want to learn about yard switching?
Nej.
Let's take a look. Before a train goes anywhere, crews arrange all the cars together. Meticulous planning goes into making sure the right cars go to the right tracks to make up the right trains. This process is called switching.
Okay.
Climb aboard this locomotive and we'll get started. Set the locomotive up and pull towards the cars ahead. Take it easy though. 5 miles an hour will do just fine.
Og så skal vi have noget headlight. Sådan der. Og vi skal have en reverser. Og en autobrake. Og hornet. Sådan der. Og throttle. Det var der. 5 miles. Det når vi jo hurtigt.
Gently bump into the cars up ahead. The couplers will engage automatically.
Automatic brake to full service, okay.
That's it. You got this. Now, haul them back beyond the switch in the track.
Ja, hvad for noget? Der, baglæns, okay. Så skal vi reverse en baglæns. Og hornet. Og bremsen releaser vi. Så giver vi lidt gas. Det tager lidt tid. Men når den først kommer i gang, så accelererer den godt nok. Hvad siger den radio der? Der var jo noget om, vi lige kunne gøre sådan her. Jeg går ud for, at vi skal have hele toget forbi. Eller hvad?
Okay, the train is clear. Bring it to a stop.
Nej, det skulle vi så ikke. Stop, det var
These cars with the others on the adjacent track, a switch in the track must be changed. Climb down from the locomotive and walk to the switch.
Kan vi ikke lige sætte reverseren i neutral? Så vi er sikre på, at det ikke kører nogen steder. Og jeg skal heller ikke risikere, at der er nogen, der lige pludselig. Sådan. Tralalalalalalala. Der er altså lige noget med jeg kan ikke sætte noget med view distance. Okay, vi kommer vist rigeligt forbi den der. Yes.
Move the lever so the rails align to the other direction. Excellent. We're all set. Climb back aboard and push the cars down the track, connecting them with the others already there.
Okay. Interessant. Jeg ved, om jeg bliver kørt over lige om lidt nu, når jeg går her. Og jeg glemte at lukke døren, det må du undskylde. Forward. Release. Hornet. Og så knaller vi lidt derudad. Det var med den der. Hvad er det for nogle vogne? Nå, der er der nogle vogne. Jeg skal lige se, hvordan det ser ud, når de bliver koblet sammen. Der kommer de. Så skal man nok sætte bremsen, ikke?
Now to uncouple the locomotive from the cars, climb down and walk to the first freight car.
Okay, ud af sædet. Det passer ikke, fordi vi skal lige have sat den der reverser til neutral.
First off, apply the brake wheel on the freight car so they are secured in place.
Der.
Pull the cut lever to disconnect the locomotive from the cars.
Cut lever. Cut lever. Hvad snakker de om? Cut lever. Jeg fatter ingenting. Den siger det herinde eller andet sted. Det forstår jeg ikke. Jeg går ud fra. Det var den der.
And that's all there is to it. This process is repeated until all the cars required are assembled on the same track. To finish, climb back aboard the locomotive and move it up the track so it is ready to assemble more cars.
Så skal reverseren bagud. Og hornet. Og vil lige så bremsen. Og giver noget gas. Hop. Jeg ved ikke lige hvor langt jeg skal flytte det. Stop, siger den nu. Okay. Det gik vel sådan okay. Tror jeg nok. Den gider jeg altså ikke at tage igen. Så vi tager den. Okay. 72 og 86, 2000 horsepower. Okay. Turntable, bruger man virkelig dem nogen
Let's take a look at how to use the turntable. It'll come in useful around Cumberland Yard. There are two key components, the table, which must be locked in place to use, and the control cabin where the table is operated from. Take a seat inside the control cabin, and we'll get started.
Gør togfører virkelig det her selv?
On the left is a monitor to view the action outside.
Okay. Skal man tænde den eller noget?
In the middle is the rotation control.
Ja. I'm on it.
And on the right is the table lock control.
Yes.
Let's activate the desk by turning the monitor on and unlocking the table.
Det synes jeg er lidt bladet, det der. Unlock. Sådan.
Now we want to rotate the table to point towards the nearby locomotive. Click and drag the rotation control to move the table in the direction you need. Let go of the rotation control as the desired track nears the left side of the monitor.
Det var den forkerte vej. Eller hvad? Så må det være den næste. Nå, der var et imellem det også. Okay. Så skal vi vel låse den.
Before we head over to the locomotive, be sure to lock the table again so that the turntable is safe to drive onto.
Ah. Der er de forskellige kameraer, så kunne jeg jo godt se lokomotivet. Det er ikke? Nå, okay. Vi skruer den af. Rejser os op. Åbner døren. Lukker døren. Går over til lokomotivet.
As you drive onto the turntable, take it very slowly so you don't overshoot. Going slowly also means that not much brake is required to stop.
Okay. Er der lys på? Det er der nu. Og reverser, den skal forward. Hornet. Release brake. Og giver en lille bitte smule gas. Det må være rigeligt.
Once stopped, climb down from the locomotive and head back to the control cabin.
Yes, yes. Nu skal vi lige derud først, ikke? Hov, der fik jeg givet lidt for meget gas. Hvor langt hen skal man? Sådan noget lignende her. Det var fint, ikke? Vi sætter den altså lige i full service. Og reversen skal vi lige have neutral. Og så går vi over til dig. Den larm gider jeg ikke at høre på.
With the locomotive ready to be turned, activate the monitor and unlock the table.
Okay.
Using the rotation control, turn the table and locomotive to the indicated track.
Ja, hvad er det så for net? Hvad er det derovre? Hvordan kan jeg se, hvad det er for net, jeg skal bruge? Skal vi bare gætte os frem? Så tror jeg, det var en for meget. Yes, baby.
Lock the turntable in place before you leave, then climb back aboard the locomotive and run it to the designated marker.
Ja, det skal man godt koncentrere sig lidt her. Okay, hornet. Reverseren forward. Vi slipper bremsen. Giver lidt gas. Okay, hvorfor bremser den så hurtigt? Havde vi ikke slukket bremsen? Nej, okay. Det var så lidt dumt. Er det så midten af toget, eller bare fronten af toget, der skal ramme markeren? Vi går ud fra, at det er fronten. Og så blev det midten. Sådan er man. Okay, jeg har flere point i at gå rundt, end at køre tog. Den tager vi heller ikke igen. Så kører vi en til. Der er godt nok meget. Det der er noget af en simulator, det her. Der er meget, man skal have styr på.
A refueling stand consists of two components: the hose, which connects to the locomotive, and the pump activation control.
Okay.
A locomotive is already stopped in the right place. Walk over and remove the fuel cap.
Okay. Skal vi gætte på, at det her det er fuel tank? Nej, den er der. Den kan jeg da se. Smart.
Now, go and pick up the fuel hose. Take it over to the locomotive and attach the hose to the fuel tank. Return to the fuel stand and activate the refueling pump.
Hvordan ved man så, man er fuld? Nå, der er en tæller der.
Automatically switch off once the tank is full. You can see the state of refueling by observing the indicator on the side of the fuel tank.
Smart. Okay.
Pick up the hose and put it back on the fuel stand. Then replace the fuel tank cap.
Så siden jeg skal samle den op igen. Okay, det var så en short tutorial. Okay. Next one. Sand patch. Ja. Det er sådan noget.
This is where you'll learn all about train brakes and how they work.
Og det var et noget nyere lokomotiv, det der.
On this locomotive, there are 3 braking systems available to the engineer. Dynamic, auto, and independent.
Okay.
Dynamic brakes work by reversing the polarity of the traction motors. When a train is moving, this action causes resistance against the turning axles. As this system only works when the axles are turning, this means the dynamic brake cannot stop a train, only slow it down. Train or auto brakes work by controlling air pressure in a brake pipe that runs the entire length of the train. This pipe connects to brake cylinders located on each individual car. In turn, these cylinders push directly onto the wheels to slow them down. Locomotive or independent brakes are similar in operation to the auto brake. However, this brake only affects the locomotive itself, not the entire train. The independent brake is used when switching cars in a yard, or for holding a stopped train on level or low grade. When the auto brake is applied, it directly affects something called the equalizing reservoir. Think of this readout as the target pressure for the air-controlled brakes on the train. Next to it is the brake pipe pressure. This indicates the overall brake pressure along the train. So, as the engineer, you set a desired pressure via the equalizing reservoir, and then the brake system will react to match this target.
Okay.
Perform a brake application on this train of 20 cars to see this process in action. Using the auto brake, reduce the equalizing reservoir. Watch for the brake pipe pressure indication to change, matching this reduction, and applying the brakes on the train. Now let's see this same process on a much larger train. Head over to the adjacent locomotive and climb into the cab.
Okay. Hvor er døren her? Der. Er det lige meget hvad enden jeg gør det i? Nej. Der er der ikke nogen dør.
This train has 100 cars. Let's see what difference this has on the reaction speed of the brakes. Repeat the equalizing reservoir reduction from before, again using the auto brake. Watch how long it now takes for the brake pipe pressure to match. The skill of the engineer is knowing when to start braking.
Det tog der ikke ret lang tid.
Now we have seen the brakes apply. Let's see how long it takes to release them. Using the auto brake, set the equalizing reservoir back to its previous position. This action triggers the brake.
Okay, det må vi så se, hvad vi fandt ud af der.
Coal loading is a common occurrence on sandpatch grade, so we better take a look at how to do it.
Okay.
To engage the loading process, the train must be moving at a constant rate and not exceeding the speed limit.
Okay.
In order to move the train very slowly, this locomotive is fitted with speed control. This is located on the integrated function display.
Ja, det kan du sagtens se. F6. To miles set target speed. Hvordan gør jeg det? 2? Nej. Der, minus. Det kan jeg ikke se, hvordan jeg gør. Nå, sådan der. Okay, yes. Enable, det er så den der.
We're now ready to move under the coal loader ahead, so get the train moving. As we have set the slow speed control, it does not matter what throttle position is used. The locomotive will only travel at the indicated speed.
Smart. Så vi slipper bremsen, eller hvad? reverseren fremad. Hornet. Det kan man ikke. Automatic brake. Nu må jeg lige jeg er ikke enig om, at den er jeg kan ikke hvad er det for en automatic brake, du snakker om? Den er der. Den er jo released. Det kører sgu da for stærkt.
When the train is within range, the loader will activate and a notification will appear.
Øj, det er langt, det tog.
The process of loading the cars is completely automated. As each car passes under the chute, the loader will dispense coal until it is full. This will continue until all the cars are loaded. With the train under semi-automatic control, you can watch the loading process from an external camera.
Det er jeg i gang med. En, to, tre, fire. Så skal vi en til over.
To bring the train to a halt, return the throttle handle to idle, and on the integrated function display, press slow speed control off. Now bring the train to a stop.
Okay. Det kunne vi da godt finde ud af. Nå, inden vi går videre, så må I lige have mig undskyld, fordi jeg skal lige ud og hente noget drik, så jeg lader jer lige hænge. BRB, som det hedder. Så er jeg tilbage og fuldt optanket. Så lad os da fortsætte spillet. Nå, nu er det ikke tutorial mere. Nu er det scenarios. Nå, ved du hvad, det beklager jeg. Det laver vi sgu en ny video til, så vi ses lige om et øjeblik.